play relatively safe and try and get towards the point where he's relevant in fights.
I'm excited to see it. We've got some comfort picks across the board here because, as we mentioned, iBoy on the Ezreal, Lian, Niddle.
Bigger factor in that top lane.
Well, we're getting ready for game number 2. You can see the compositions here. We're Blades. And then you've got Ezreal and Bard, who basically just want to handshake the lane. They just want to get out of there. Let Bard roam. Let Ezreal do his thing solo. So, two very opposite. And expect it to be Viego favored, at least in the short term. But I'll hold that thought because we've got to dive on the top side. Cube going to look to try and hold New still for a spear. But whether or not that's going to be possible is a different question. Cube going to get underneath the tower. There's the stun. There's the dive coming in. And Lian finishes the kill comfortably. Kill on his Nidalee on one of his signature picks. That's got to be a great start as Abel. Now in trouble in the bottom side. But Cold can just walk up forward with the Hail Blade and bully out iBoy instead. I thought they were going to play defensive. Hung now gets the magical journey through the wall. Lian is here, but he's exhausted, and Cold is not afraid here. Abel goes back in as well. Gobbled up, pulled out to safety. They're just going to 2v3 them, Dagda. OMG, don't give a monkey. But I can see the logic of it, but I'm more than happy to explore this build with Fofo. Be taken on the journey.
I've been watching like Canyon and stuff, playing Viego in the jungle and that, and like he's been playing a lot of the Divine Thunder. Viego just going back to how strong that item is, but it feels like, at least for this, Fofo's kind of gone, right, I need something that they're not really in a position to try and fight this, although as I say that, Krem now coming down could have a decent flank position on towards the likes of iBoy.
Grouping up with the rest of his team. News here as well. There's a route onto Cube. Not the best target, though, to try and focus onto. And Abel, this time he has a Tom Kench, so he can position real aggressively and get away with it. Dragon down to 2k. Krem going all the way around to get behind his team. Tempered Fate onto Cold. Aki could be in trouble now. It's going to be the engage coming on through. Showstopper into the backline. Lian onto the Drake here. We'll be able to finish that one off with the Dawning Shadow. Shields across the team. Hung getting low. There's two members just getting taken apart on the backline here as OMG look to win the fight. Fofo escaping, as is Lian. I think he was toying with the idea of going in there. That would be suicide, my friend. This is his debut series in the LPL. With plays like this, I'm excited to see more, but now he's in trouble. Twilight Shroud underneath the tower here. He's 1v3. Oh no, it's a disaster of a TP from New, but luckily Code is here. Krem's got back in, almost one-shots Lian. That was clean.
That was, make sure that I've got that mobility. Honestly, I think if you're going to go this... Oh, hang on.
Oh no, oh Cold. He's in trouble here. Flashes out to safety. Will have his shield available as well. Actually tanking a lot of damage here. Will finally go down. The Herald gets another charge as they're grouping up in the jungle here. Maybe this could be turned around. New is in the middle of everyone. Krem just arrived and everyone's so low as well. This could be the perfect fight for him on the Akali, but can't connect the perfect execution and has to flash out to safety himself. Now RA on the turnaround once more. They got 2 towers in this play already. What else can they get?
I think that was a bit of a
teleport available, and you expect him to come back into this fight, but the Dragon resets once more. And these are some of the longest team fights I've ever seen, Dagda, but they're still going. OMG moving back into the pit here as they look to try and get damage onto the jungler. Fofo getting kicked out as well. New is behind everyone. Cube with a huge showstopper. It's onto Cold, though. He's tanky, and a lot of shields coming up through. Finally goes down, but what is the cost? Aki having to back away. Cream can't get into the fight. Neither can New. The solo laners don't get to play, and Abel goes down. This will be the Drake for RA, and Soul Point to boot.
And it's heartbreak for OMG. They're trying so hard to play these fights, but not being able to get...
You know, he likes the idea of contesting this on. I'm not sure it's happening, though. Aki is going to try and just run into the pit, see if he can go for the 50-50. The kick across the team, but the steal isn't there. New gets back out the other side. Aki just sprints off towards the top lane. I don't know how they both escape with that attempt, but it doesn't matter regardless. RA tier 2 at this stage. And there's a Bard portal as well. They're threatening the dive. Are they actually going to go for it, though? Because, I don't know, against the Akali and stuff, maybe diving isn't the play. Abel just desperately trying to get some poke down. Aki goes in. The fight is going to be the answer here. iBoy jumps out exhausted. Cold pulls Abel out of the play. Krem into the middle of everyone. Dawning Shadow across the squad. Lian low on HP. News on the flank as well. Sonic Wave dodge from iBoy gets into the middle of everything. That's Nidalee going down. That's one kill as Abel still free firing in the backline. Cube trying to do what he can, but RA, they're winning out the fight. They've got the gold advantage that they need, and they're taking down some kills. Everybody has to flee from OMG. It looked beautiful for a second, but it just wasn't enough.
Now RA have full control of this bottom side. OMG, they tried to make the play a weird turret and might get punished, but actually, Fofo.
Yeah, there's still 4 of them here, but Nu is on a flank. Abel is going to go down, though, a little bit too early. And Nu now looking at his flank position like, yeah, I can't do anything on that one, Chieftain. It's going to be the towers going down. This is looking like it might just be game here, Dagda. Aki up in 5 seconds time. Nu goes in, desperate to make anything happen, but Cube just flashes on and blasts him in the face with a haymaker. Here we go, the respawns are coming in. Double stun comes out from Hung. That is beautiful. And Graves suddenly finds himself alone in the world. Chased down and finished off by Cube once again, whose set is looking clean. The Nexus is bare as RA will close the gap and finish things off. These fights have been absolutely mental, and that is where RA win it out.
These are the longest fights in the history of League of Legends, I swear. Every time they were just kept going and going, but eventually RA managed to take the bot tower.